morning, everyone. I'm going for a swim. Next stop, client meeting. So Joel asked in the comments if I can talk about my daily routine and how I stay productive and creative. And I'd love to talk about that because routines and productivity and kind of productive habits is something that I'm super passionate about. So the way I got into this kind of a early morning routine was that a couple of years ago I had a dinner with a very successful kind of CEO of a big company, and he kind of asked me, "Hey Ron, what's your life hack?" And I told him that I listen to audiobooks when I ride my bicycle, and I get like to read while I ride. And I asked him, "What's your life hack?" And he told me, "I wake up at 4 in the morning, and up until 9 I spend 5 hours just taking care of myself. I meditate and I do brain games and all sorts of stuff for personal development." And kind of when I left the dinner, I was so inspired by him, and yeah, I texted him late at night, "You know what? From tomorrow, I'm starting to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning." And ever since that day, I did start waking up 6 a.m. every morning and kind of read books about design, work, stuff like that. Doing exercise. I used to do a 7-minute workout every day with an app, and kind of like spend time doing meditation with a HeadSpace app, which I also love. And I kind of spend every morning from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. just spending it on myself and on growth and everything. And although I love to sleep just like everybody else, but I'm a morning person, so making that change to wake up between 7:30 to 6 a.m. and have more time for myself wasn't really that hard for me. Now, the reason that I say I used to do all of that was because a year and a half ago, my son was born, Tommy, and ever since he was born, I wake up with him every morning, and I spend the whole 3 hours that I used to spend for taking care of myself, growth, meditation, all of that. Instead of that, I spend that time with him. We play around, we read books, we eat breakfast together. So I actually don't have the kind of productivity early morning routines that I used to have that I was really in love with. My whole life completely changed when Tommy was born, but I still love my mornings with him. We have a great time. We eat healthy breakfast together. It's a recipe that I stole from, I didn't steal, I took it from Jamie Oliver's kind of recipe on YouTube. I will link the video below. So we kind of have a great morning together, and when he goes to the kindergarten around 8:30, then I start working. I think what's great about early morning routine is that it saves up on your mental energy. You know, we live in a world where we make so many decisions every day about, tons of decisions in our work life, but also tons of decision in our personal life. What are we going to eat? What are we going to dress? Where are we going to go? Blah, blah, blah. And every time you make a decision, it kind of makes you tired. It, drains your willpower and mental energies. So when you have a routine that you don't have to think about, for example, the fact that I eat the same breakfast every day, I don't have to think about it, kind of starts the morning with, you don't have to make decision, and it's clear, and then when you start the day, you're more fresh. All right, I'm gonna grab lunch with Noah.
If I get with you, I got to get with your whole hood rat crew. What you think I do? Swing skin for a living? My name ain't November, this ain't Thanksgiving. You ain't Michael Bivins, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Do me, baby, I ain't down. My name ain't Tupac, I don't get around. You hitting this nigga, how that sound? First of all, you got me mixed up.
And you can't talk about productivity without talking about power naps. By the way, power naps are a real thing. Google that. If you nap for 20 minutes, your brain is gonna be like more fired up for the next 3 hours. And today I woke up, Tommy woke up at 5:20, and then I went for a swim, so I definitely need a power nap. Anyways, I'm a morning person, so I have a morning routine, but I guess you have to find what's working for you, and that depends on what kind of person you are. But the most important thing, at least for me, I think, when I think about productivity, is kind of trying to keep both my body in good shape, doing some kind of physical activity, and also my brain kind of relaxed and in a good shape, whether that means meditation or riding the bicycle, going to the beach, reading books, whatever you find. But if you keep both your body and mind in good shape, I think that's a good recipe for staying productive. And sleep is very important. I try to sleep 7 hours a day. That's a little bit hard when you have a young kid, but I do try. Anyway, going back to being productive at my work, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.